This is an 8th grade student watercolor painting.
What are the important, significant, descriptive features of this work?
I see a lot of color.
I noticed that there's composition, foreground, middle ground, background.
Would you actually point to that?
Foreground, middle ground, and then the background with the sky and the hills in the background.
Upon close observation, you can see that the marks made by the student are individual strokes, short individual strokes, and there's a lot of them on there. When you stand back, your eyes do some color mixing, and you get some neat effects that way.
Lisa, can you point to an area where your eyes do some color mixing?
There's lights and medium greens in this section. There's green and dark green and brown in the bottom section here. There's red and orange and a dark brown in this section. So when you stand back, you don't necessarily see those colors individually, but they create kind of their own.
Would the panel like the experience of standing back by having someone pick up the painting and go back toward the hallway to see if that's so?
There's overlapping.
Would you point to a place where
objects.
there's overlapping?
You know, the houses, they're overlapping. It looks like the bush might be going over the tree over the fence over the grass.
I'm noticing texture created by the brush strokes that Lisa was talking about.
I see a watercolor technique, wet on dry.
Where am I seeing value in this painting?
Ignore the yellow for a minute. In that green, there's a wide range of light to dark in that green based on how much water was on the brush versus how much pigment. And then again down here, the green, this green is lighter.
I really appreciate how on the edge Diane's comments are. She's pointing to specific things in the painting. She has the expertise that we expect and invite to the panel process. But she's not coming overly to too many interpretations, and she's pointing immediately back to what she's seeing in the painting. So that's the kind of skating you want to do when you're in your own panel.